Coach Betts.
How are we doing?
Doing all right. How are you?
Good.
This is my new whip right here. This is the brand new Cadillac Escalade IQ. It's the first ever all-electric, full-size SUV that Cadillac has made.
This is nice.
Welcome to the Giants, my man.
Appreciate you. Glad to be here.
We had some good battles back in the day when you were down 95 in Washington. Yeah, man, that was some good times.
Eight years down there.
Yeah. Well, you look good in blue, man.
I appreciate it. I'm happy to be here.
So what's it been like coming to the Giants and now kind of getting to know some of the guys in the running back room and some of the guys on offense?
You know, it's been a good experience for me, coming back from college, getting back to the NFL, kind of getting back to where it all started, at least for me. Being back in this division where it's familiar territory and getting to know the guys in the room. It's a good group of guys, so it's been great so far.
When you're looking at running backs, like what are things that you really look for when you're trying to figure out, like, all right, this guy has these special skills?
Well, I look for vision, a guy that has natural instincts, because to me, you have to have the vision. You have to be able to see the cut, and then from there, it's the agility. Can you put the vision that you see, can you make those cuts actually happen? So can a guy make a guy miss? How tough is he? Does he break tackles? All those things. So again, I'm looking at vision, I'm looking at natural instincts, feel for where the hole is gonna be, and can you make something more than what is blocked for you?
There's pre-snap vision, right, and then post-snap. So how do you help somebody get better at that?
Well, one, you have to be able to understand the intent of the play. Are we trying to get outside? Are we trying to get inside? And if we're trying to get back inside, how are we setting that up? You have to set up your offensive alignment. So to me, the vision starts with understanding where the intent of the play is supposed to be. And then from there, once they understand where it's supposed to be, can you make it happen? Do you have the natural instincts to make it happen and set your blockers up? And if you do, now what do you do with it once you see what you need to do? Are you able to make a guy miss? Are you able to break the tackles? So on and so forth. So those are kind of the progression of what I look at.
So third down is a totally different beast. Like, that's a different animal. How do you get them ready when you're a young player like Scottaboo? How do you prepare him to be ready to pick up all of the blitzes and handle all of the mental aspects that you have to on third down?
A lot of it starts in the classroom. One, you have to know who to block. You have to understand, what our protection schemes are. And then two, you have to go out there and practice and do it, because you have to hear the calls from the offensive line, whether the quarterback's switching the calls at the line of scrimmage based on the defensive front that he's seeing. So a lot of it is repetition, but it initially starts in the classroom, like understanding who my responsibility is. And then from there, we have to go out on the field and again, rep it like I said, but we also got to work on the technique.
So you come to the Giants. What was that like for you to have to all of a sudden, all right, I've got to learn a new offense so that I can regurgitate it and teach it to the guys who have already been doing it for the last couple of years?
It's challenging, but if you've played football as long as I have and been around the game as long as I have, you learn eventually that there's only so many plays that you can run in football. Right. It's just a matter of what do you call it versus what do I call it.
Yeah. And when you are looking at kind of your running backs and you're watching film from last year and kind of what they've done in the past, do you recognize, like, okay, you know what, this guy is a better downhill runner. He's better at hitting the front side A gap or cutting it back to the back side A gap, whereas this guy's more of a slasher. I got to get him on outside zones. You do. You get a feel for that by watching the tape. And to me, I think you get an even better feel once you start working with these guys in person. You get out there and practice, see them move around, see them do some drills, and you get a better feel for what they're more capable of. And I don't worry about what a guy can't do. I worry about what he can do. Yeah, keep that rock high and tight until it's silly time, right? Yeah, absolutely. You can't score without the football, right? No, amen. Amen to that. Coach Betts, appreciate the time, man. Absolutely. All right, good luck this year. Thank you.